Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is ACryInShame, part of the Long Journey About team, and today we are bringing you some Factorio. This is the newest update, which is the 0.13.4 update. We're gonna go ahead and jump right in and enjoy all the new additions. Just so you guys know, I removed pretty much all the mods because of the new update. I kept in the resource spawner overhaul. There's advanced drills here and stuff because the new mod setup is you can just hit the install mods. And you can go ahead and look up what mods you wish to use, like this massive list that are currently available to you. But I only wanted the resource spawner overhaul mod because I really like the way it worked in the older versions, so I'm hoping that it's the same way in the newer versions. We're going to go ahead and, sorry for the bit of movement there, we're going to go ahead and jump right into the game. We're going to start a new game here. Okay. I'm going to keep things relatively normal. We're going to actually make keep that on normal. We're going to make, what was it, the water? Yeah, we're going to make water into a small, because we really don't need a whole lot of water in this game. And matter of fact, they've added in the landfill mod as part of the normal gameplay. So therefore, that, the fact that water's always getting in your way and whatnot is actually part of the thing that they know about and they've added in. So, let's go ahead and jump into the game. Generate world. Wah. Alright, let's go ahead and check out this map. Let's see. Ooh, look at that. Resources are relatively close together. They're not too big, so that means expansion is going to be needed, which is perfect. We have a nice water down here, which is probably blocks most of the southern area, which is good. So it seems like that's our main area to worry about. Go ahead and jump right in. Alright, first thing we're going to do is get our iron working. It's part of the normal gameplay, gotta get your iron going. Going. Right, I'm going to need a pick. Get that going. Split that between. Come on, split between these guys. There we go. Go ahead and turn our little info thingy on so the info shows up. Now while that's going, we're going to go ahead and look around a little bit. See these rocks here? Before, with the mod, you could shoot them and break them, but without the mod, you'd have to just shoot them to get destroyed, right? Now they added in the fact that you can actually mine them. You can mine them for the stone now. This way, if they're in your way, you can just pick them up, get 20 stone from them, and you're good to go. I like this addition a lot. I guess to the early game, for all the stone that you're going to need, you can just take some of those away and just make some of your shit. Alright, so that's already broken. I'm hoping to get the first set I need. Okay, 11. Alright, cool. I got 11 plates now, so I got another one. I'm going to need a few more. It's only 2 of 9. It's 4. Get some of these trees out of the way here. Seven. Still need a few more. Come on, move, tree. Get out of here. Get them all off the iron deposit. Here we go. Get those out of the way. And a fuel, you say? Here we go. Gather up all this. Gather up some stone. Sound effects on this is a little loud. I'm going to turn this down a bit. Going to turn down the sound effects, game sound effects volume. Good for me. That's better. Alrighty. Hopefully the iron's good to go at this point. Got 40 stone now. 7 iron, so I need a few more. Yeah, we're good to go. Sorry about that. I'm getting text messages. I'm going to go ahead and mute my phone. There we go. Cool. Alright. So, next thing we're going to need is get that. That's all the way down there. It's going to be quite a bit of a bother running back and forth just to get it. Usually through the forest here. I seem to found like a pretty decent cut through to it though, so that's good. I'm going to create one of these. This is going to be quite a bother, especially for the early game. Flip that around, and get that going. Sorry about this part of the guys. I just gotta get this. I need to clear this out, otherwise this is gonna take me forever. And I'm eventually gonna have to do it anyway because I need to get through to get the what is that called? The belt, the belt set up to actually get all the coal up here. But in the meantime, guys, as you can see in the top right-hand corner, all the way up here, they added new buttons. So those new buttons actually open up different data pads. Sorry about that. Including a bonus pad. So it actually shows you all the bonuses you've gotten through research. Like bonus damage and speed and so on and so forth. It's all up there. Little bonus. Oh, that's the map. Little bonus. See? No bonuses yet because we haven't researched anything. But yeah, so that's really cool. I really like that addition to the game. Let's grab this part going here. Cool. Alright, now is there a way around? Yeah, I can get around here as well to get down to the coal. Of course, with the way the water is all set up, it's going to be really annoying. The trees. It's quite bothersome. I wonder if it's best if I start a new map. I mean, they're nice and close. It's just all these trees. But the trees with the pollution might help too. So you know what? I'm going to stick it out. We can do this. Alright. It's going to be really annoying at first, but we can do this. It's going to be fine. It's going to be grand. I'm going to keep kind of weaving through the trees a little bit. Try to get to my little path. There we go. Plenty of coal. What I'm going to do early, because of the way this is set up, is I'm going to get my... what I usually do here is I have this set up here, like that. So I'm going to try to get my whole thing here set up as quickly as possible. Alright, so now the way the setup is, this will come out, these will be picked up, they'll feed themselves, and they'll also feed the mining drills. So this will constantly get us more and more. So that's going to be my goal there, to get this straight up relatively early on so that we don't have to keep running back and forth. Alright, we got here. Going good? Cool. So we're going to create another one of these. Get 4 should be fine for now. I don't want to create too many because I really can't. Not. Can I do 3? Can I get further enough? I don't need some. Okay. So I'm going to jump pretty early on into some things. I'm trying to get power running as soon as possible as well. So that's a kind of like a 3-goal step. 3 goals here. We need the mining up and ready, up and going. You know, supplying itself, going on its own. We need to get power started, which will help us actually get the iron up and going by itself. You know, so I'm going to have to keep monitoring it. And then our final task is to make sure that the coal is up where we can get it easily. So those are our 3 goals. Alright? Actually, I shouldn't walk away from this yet. I need to grab some of that. I need 3 pieces. 3 pieces. Perfect. Got the pump going. Now we need to grab some iron to get the steam engine going. We can get power going pretty good. Pretty well. Yeah, whatever. We'll get the shit started. Alright. I'm going to grab 2 for now. There. 2 steam engines. And I think it's 3 boilers for 2 steam engines should be enough. Alright, let's come on down by the coal. Since the coal is what's going to be fueling all of this. Come on down here. Come on. So I think the power plant's going to be right here. Right in this section here. As soon as I can get through all these trees. Come away. Really dense forest going on here. Alright, so. This is where we're going to put our power plant. So the way it's going to work is pretty simple. We're going to cut right up top here. Because this is where it's going to be the input for this section here, right? Got all the coal coming in this way. Have this go right here. And we just do 1, 2, 3. And then in the future, we'll have, what was it? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I think it's 13, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Cool. So we'll have that all lined up there. We're going to need some more iron. And then for this, let's put this here and here. So we need some more power poles and such. Alright, so let's go grab some more iron. And then we'll grab a bit of copper on our way up. Coming right over here. Bam. Alright, so we got 33 copper, so that's going well. Grab our iron over here. Oh, that's out of fuel. No surprise there, actually. So we're already getting to the point where there's a bit of automation in the case of our iron and copper production itself. Like those are going well. We don't have to be next. We don't have to sit next to them while they're working. We can just walk away and it's fine. Need some piping. So let's see here. So if I have this here, go all the way down here. Cool. And then, okay, so it's cold right now, right? So what I'm actually going to do, because it's cold, is I'm going to remove this down. I should have really got the boilers running first before I did that. Game froze a bit. Oh, there we go. Okay. Must have been autosave or something, because that is a little freaky. Alright. Now we're going to do 3 of these. These are the burner inserters that I used earlier for the coal miners. So go ahead and put this down here. There. I'll be ready to go in just a minute. So, you can remove those. Going to attach this here. So to get this set up as well. Clear out some trees. Clear this tree here too. Alright, so we're going to need some more iron to finish that up, and then we'll have power going. Get some electric poles, because we need those as well. We're already getting to electric. Getting it rolling. I don't like wasting all our materials and time on really slow mining drills and having to run back and forth all the time to refuel everything. I don't want to do all that. So I try to jump into electric pretty early because it's a lot easier to move around electric by placing down poles than it is to work with getting the coal where it needs to go, you know? Perfect. So that works. Let's get these set up here. I think we're good. Yeah, alright, so there's coal coming in. The 2 of those things should easily be able to fuel this, no problem. What we are going to do is move them Because the way we're going to have this set up is we're going to need to, I don't know, there's a coal supply anywhere nearby. Not really. We got to take over that to take some more coal. This is going to be a bit tough in the case of resources because of the lack of major coal that we have, you know? So we are going to have that issue to deal with. In the meantime, however, we should be fine. Alright, so the fuel, that's alright, okay, so, sorry. That's all set up. That's at 100%. Cool, cool, cool. So that's all good. Gonna have to move this though, which is fine. No big deal. What I want to do is, I want to have electric mining drills for the coal miners that are mining for... Sorry, I'm trying to think and do this at the same time. Not as easy as it seems. I want electric mining drills placed on the coal for smelting the iron and copper. But I want these set up so that they can constantly fuel themselves, so I don't have to worry about losing power. So first things first, get rid of these guys here. Pick them up. Let's see, 2,000. Sorry, this one here. Got several thousand coal. So that should be fine to keep things going. Alright. So I'll go ahead and place this down. Oh, right. There we go. That's all set. Let's go get this kick-started. Perfect. So that's all good. That's all set up. Good to go. Time to head back up. So now that we have that, all the power running, next thing we're going to need is create some electric mining drills and set up for that. Now, we can't throw the electric for the smelting because they still require the coal. So that is going to be a bit of a problem, but one that we can handle. Let that go. Okay. And get the electric over there as well. So let's get this dragged over there. Pick this up. Alright, electric mining drill. I'm going to need 2 of these. I'm going to need 2 more, so I need some copper as well to finish that up. That should be fine for the moment. There, because we're going to need to place that there, 2 chests here, then an input and output, throw that there. And then, bam. So now what we're doing here is we have the iron going in here. It's getting smelted and then put into here. We're going to have the other side as soon as we get some more iron and copper in order to create 2 more inserters. The same setup can be done down here for copper. But I'm not too worried about copper, as copper's not that important at the moment, and iron is very important. So I want to have the copper running now, or sorry, iron running now, and I'll have the copper running later. Then we have to do some research setups relatively soon. So, now that we have iron going, we have copper going, we have the power going, so that's all set up too. So that's my 3 goals I had set up in the beginning. So those goals are finished. Next goal is to increase our productivity and productivity. I can speak correctly today. But actually, even before that, let's get the research set up. All right. So for research, we're going to need a research station, obviously. And we're going to need 10 of these to get started. We're also going to get the coal set up that need to go up. Yeah, that's the third goal, was to get the coal up. Right. So this is going to be the next step of what I want to do. Beyond the research. Because the research will actually help us get everything going. So our next two goals is get research going and get ourselves that line for coal. I am actually really worried about automation. Yeah, automation. Really worried about our coal situation because of how little is there. There's our resources here. It's actually rather small in general, actually. So I am worried about how long it's going to take us before we run out. Because there's not a whole lot to go around, you know? Let's stick around this area for a little bit. So I might need to place a radar relatively soon so we can figure out how far we need to go for more resources. So that's definitely on the agenda as well. So there we go. 3 goals again. Research going, which we actually did. Got the research going. But it's not really automated, like relatively automated. So I don't really consider this going quite yet. It's just beginning. So let's get a radar going. Get a radar down and find more resources. We got, thousands and thousands of it here. So about 15k sitting there in its range. Okay, so I don't have to worry about it too much, but it still would be nice to know where everything is. So I am still going to put that on a priority list. A few more, need more iron. Go and place this down. Now with that running, okay, so so the radar is going to drain a lot more power than we're producing. That is a problem. So being a lower end of things, I mean, as long as things are running, it's getting all the electricity it needs. I'm not too worried about it because everything is still running. So it's not like it's causing things to not work. So I think I'm going to just keep it as is for now, let that go. And as it scans, after it scans out all the areas, like it scans out everything it can, it's going to like use a lot less power. I'm almost certain. Not 100% on that. Those are rescan areas. I think I might rescan areas. So maybe not on the less power thing. Crud. Okay. Go back up here. Get this line going. Cool. So I still need more copper. 72 should be good for now. Put 9 there. Get iron going. 35 plates. Though it is slower, I would like it to be, so I'm actually going to have to create more electric drills. Go to options real quick. Sounds, GUIs, environment sounds. I think that's, yeah, that's a lot better. Because I felt like the mining drill sound was actually kind of loud. I noticed that the sounds can get pretty loud if you like turn them all the way up. 2 of those. I need more iron. Need more iron ore. Put that there. Bam, bam, bam. Step to the side, step to the side. Input. Right, I need to pick up. I really need. I need to do that too. 2 more. Sorry, I'm thinking in my head a lot to try to get things running, But the big thing I'm kind of worried about, besides resources, like long-term resource issue, is the coal, because I need to get the coal up here to get it so I don't have to keep fueling these things. Because right now the mining isn't quite set up because I keep having to come back and fuel it, so it's going to keep causing issues. So from here, I think it'd be best to go down and then to the right, or right in this gap here. Trying to find out where I best want to create the everybody creates a bus of some sort. Just gonna figure out what the best spot to put said bus is. I can go north as well, towards the biters, and kill them off. Kind of like the going down here idea. Alright, 75 plates. Keep going. Alright, so I'm going to get another one of these. Which is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Two of these as well. That's what I was forgetting. Grab some coal to help fuel these for a longer time. Then the wood that I'm throwing here will do. Trying to figure out in my head the best way to go about the actual production of items themselves, because of how this is all set up, and I'm always thinking long term, because that's kind of the best way of thinking this game through, is thinking of it long term. Alright. Straight up. Is there a gap here? No, we're good. Okay, cool. Because I'm not sure if I'm going to build it out this way. See, if you look, see how that's all blinking? Like he's blinking over and over again? Because the pollution is causing it to spread out, but the trees are absorbing a large amount of it, so it's not spreading out too far, which means we're probably not going to get attacked by the biters right away, because of our lack of massive pollution. We're not creating a whole lot of pollution. We are creating a bit of pollution, but we're not creating mass amounts of it. But of course, as stuff like this gets created and we're like mass producing iron and whatnot, it is going to happen. We're going to get a lot of pollution set up and we're going to get attacked. It's just going to happen. That's just how it works. Get 2 of those. We just have to go faster than the biters do. That's the plan. So next thing I want to do is get this piece going. This is going to be the automation, or relative automation, of our research. So this will be the gears, this will be the science packs. There, that there, perfect. So iron here, copper here. Science packs created, are being built and whatnot, so good to go there. Alright. Phew, plenty of doing here. Next thing I'm going to do is automate the creation of, I need some copper. Automate the creation of the belts, the transport belts. Because with that being automated, then we won't have to worry so much about waiting for us to create them ourselves. We can just come pick them up. iron ore here. Let's get rid of this. I should not be holding iron ore for any reason. Actually, no, I should keep this closer to that. Oh, cool. Logistics is done. Alright, next we're going to go for walls, because we're going to need to get walls going, which also means we need to get stone going to create said walls. So, put that here, there, input here, like that. Then we're just going to need 2 chests and I need a fast insert, don't I? I do. I prefer to have fast inserters. Obvious reasons. Because they're better. And they're faster. Hence the name. Insert. I'm just being resource conscious about what I'm doing here. So I'm not like throwing fast inserts everywhere, just where I know they could be very helpful. Need some more iron. And then for the output as well, it's going to need a fast inserter. Because it creates so much. They're going to limit this. They're 50 on a stack, and I want to have 300 maximum created at a time. This way I don't use up every little bit that's there. There's always a kind of a bit of iron sitting there. Okay, so this is coming to a point where I need to think a little bit of how I want to go about this setup. So I want to have another one, rather than having that one supply both. Cool, stone walls. I can start creating stone walls. Next I'm going to go for turrets. Let's pick this up. There and there. So gears. That's fine. Science packs. And then we just need 2 inserters and 2 iron chests for the copper. 30 transport belts, that's good. 2 iron chests, inserter here. I don't want to have it so far away though, so that's here. I don't have to like I want to be able to maintain everything in a small area. I don't have to like work so hard to find every little bit. Okay, so as long as those 3 boxes are supplied, this will continue running and get all the resources that we need. So I'm not worried about that anymore, at least for now. I need to get the coal up here. It's a little hard to see, so I'm sorry about that. But so we don't have much space up here to work with. Could get. I could do the one setup here, and the other setup can be up here. Or down below. I'm not sure how I want to go about this. So much decision making going on right now, because I'm trying to figure out where I want to put my setup to actually turn the iron ore into iron and the copper ore into copper. So I actually found more copper out here. Oh, that's done. Good, good. Steel, please. But I'm not really seeing a good spot to branch to. That's the problem. Maybe it's best if I put more production into power. Just so that the radar will scan more, because right now that's the issue, is the radar's not getting enough power to really scan. Like, we're teetering here, constantly teetering. So if I add in just a little bit more, we should be able to get things going just fine. So what I do is I need to get some burner inserters. 1, 2, 3, will do. Should put that down as it is, and it should be able to keep up relatively well. But I will have to put down the burners to really keep it going. Otherwise, it will eventually start teetering. Put that right there. Make this come down. There we go. Going back up. It's teetering back and forth a little bit. It's going to take a little bit before it actually gets to where it needs to be. In the meantime, I can set up the rest of these mining drills. Oop, get out of my way. I have 3 of them. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up so that it can supply more coal. I'm going to need to supply far more, like, I need it to look like I'm supplying way more than I need to be supplying. And that's the purpose. Is to make sure that I don't have to worry about supplying anything myself. That it'll keep everything going on its own. So I can walk away and not worry about it. So, this one going too? Oh no, I didn't see that. There's only 1 mining drill supplying. Oh yeah, no wonder why I was having power issues. They weren't able to get enough energy. Cool, now we have 3 of them running. There we go, satisfaction production. Cool. So we have more production than we need, which is fantastic. It's still kind of teetering. I don't like how close it is. Well, okay, it's about half. Okay, that's fine. We're good. We're good. No problems. No problems anymore. We're getting pretty close before, but now it's like no big deal. I think the biggest part of that wasn't that needing the needing of another steam engine, but the fact of what you saw down there is that there wasn't enough supply being created, you know? There wasn't enough on the what is that called? Why am I getting brain farts? This is why I can't play and think at the same time. Ugh. I'm always like trying to do stuff in my head while I'm trying to physically do stuff, and it just doesn't work out very well. So I apologize. Basically what I was saying is that I don't think it's a steam engine issue. It was a issue with the coal. That's what I wanted to say. Man, that was bad. Ugh. Brain just ain't functioning. Alrighty. So we have that going. We're doing pretty good. Steel processing almost done. Get out of my way, tree. So we got coal going. See, we got over the amount that we need. Advanced material processing will allow us to get the steel furnaces, which I would love to have, but science packs don't have that set up yet. And doing it manually would take far too long. Science packs needed. Turret needed. Okay, so let's go for military. Alright, so this is good. Don't have to worry about that. Alright, let's get these. Let's get our the real part of this going. And the real part of this being that we get some real automation going and get some of this smelting going on. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get 2 of these set up for ammunition, because we might have to take out that biter base relatively soon. Don't have to worry about it, kind of thing. So let's put it right here. That should be fine. I need some these guys and those. Alright. Like we're doing before, we're doing goals. So let's create another goal for ourselves, shall we? The next goal, I think, is the need for the bus. The Once again, this is me trying to think and talk and do things at the same time. Alright, so the main bus. So we get things actually moving on here. So my idea that I'm going to work with is to figure out where it's a good area to create said bus. Because I don't want to create the bus, like spend all this time building a bus and then have an issue of, biters being right next to it after it gets, not all that long. So we'll look this way a bit. So we have the one biter base here. That's a huge iron deposit there too. I'm gonna check the map. Oh my god, that's a lot of iron. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, so we're good on the iron front. And we have copper up here too, so we're good on copper. We have the stone set up there. We have that there. Okay, so long as we can acquire this iron deposit here, we will be fine. So actually spreading out, looks like south might be the best way of going. So let's go ahead and check out the south area here and see if we can expand south and be okay. Got a bit of tree cutting to do, which is going to be rather annoying. Not exactly what I want to be doing is spending my time cutting down trees, but I think we can still work with it. It's all the way down here. Clearing. Okay. So yeah, looks like we're pretty good down here. Now, instead of creating the bus, I could also do the whole train system, which that's way down the line, so we want to create a base bus of some sort for now. By bus, for those of you who haven't really played or haven't played a lot of this, it's basically where you have all your main resources going down one line and then branching off to the things that you want to autocraft is your bus. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it come out here, and then I don't want to spend all my time cutting down trees, so I'm actually going to have it come out this way, and this area should be enough for our starting setup. So that should be fine for now, for the beginning stuff. Alright. So which means for our system here, since I'm not going north, I'm going to have to run it across this way. So I'll have to go up and over and down to the clearing. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. Okay. So that's what we're gonna do. I need to get some more iron. I don't want to keep using my. Well, I'm gonna chop down a lot of trees in the relative future, so I'm not too worried about that. I only didn't get too many. That's like one of the first things I'll be automating with this bus is those transport belts. Okay, so I'm going to want to go ahead and cut through here. So this line here. But yeah, so I'm going to do this bit of cutting here. But getting to that, getting pretty close to that 45-minute mark. I was thinking of doing some record for an hour, but I'm not 100% sure if I want to go for hours or the 45 minutes. Those 15 minutes seem to make a big difference on how long the video feels, and so I was thinking of the 45-minute being a better number to work with rather than an hour. So if you think otherwise, if you think an hour is perfectly fine, then just feel free to give me a heads up in the comments below. But for now, I think 45 minutes is a good cutting point. So as soon as I cut through these trees here, I'm going to go ahead and stop for this first episode. So guys, appreciate you watching. Hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far. If you have any suggestions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. And we'll get back with the next video and so on and so forth. I do record videos in batches, so if you don't get a response in, say, the next episode or the episode after, it's probably because they recorded it in a batch and everything was already said and done before you had the chance to say anything. So I apologize if that causes any issues for you. Like, you get upset that, I didn't do something the way you wanted to do, or I didn't mention your suggestion, or what have you. I mean, in the future, I may record things not nearly as often, or not in batches or anything like that, but at this point in time, I don't have a whole lot of free time to work with, and so things just have to be done in batches, otherwise they won't be done at all. So I apologize if that causes any issues, but yeah, that's just the way it's got to be for now. So everyone, thank you for watching, and hope you've enjoyed what you've seen so far. This is ACryInShame, part of the Long Journey Divided team, signing out.